All right, everybody. Happy Pride Month. It's June.
Me. You dig it in me. Yes, King. Yes.
Happy Pride again. It's June month. Everybody, welcome back to Diversity Catalogue. We hope you came back. If you're a new face here, make sure to subscribe, like the video, rate us 5 stars on Spotify, Apple, Amazon. That's really it, right?
YouTube.
Well, yeah, like the video. I said that. Like and sub. That's the most important part. Like and sub, play the video, play in the background, give it to your mom, give it to your dog, have them watch it. Yeah, as you can see, it's a 2-man today. Mike's first 2-man, my second ever. I did one with Ange. I don't know why you weren't there, I forget. You remember that?
No. What was I driving home from the lunar eclipse, solar eclipse?
No. No, we did a 2-man episode.
You did a 2-man in my house.
This season. It was one of our biggest episodes.
It was in Iceland. No.
Yes, you were in Iceland. Yes,
that was so long ago, though.
It was this season, though.
Oh, just the beginning of this season.
Yeah, like maybe the third episode or something.
Right. That was the first episode, I think.
No, it was not the first. We did the Red Pill, Blue Pill first episode of the second season.
You're right. You say so.
Speaking of Red Pill, Blue Pill.
Yeah.
We're back at it. Speaking of hot guys that you just said?
I said speaking of Pride Month.
Well, speaking of Pride Month, we got attractive men first. We got Chris Evans, Maluma, Spanish actor. I mean artist.
Never knew him.
And Henry Cavill on the left side for red. And for blue, we have Robert Downey Jr., Dev Patel, and Zac Efron. Now, Zac Efron's got a bit of a Minecraft face going now. He did some work, and it didn't end up well with him. Dev Patel, depending on who you are, you might not like the guy.
Really?
That
crazy, Steve.
No, because we know people. We know people. Yeah. Left side.
It's easy left side. Henry Cavill clears all other 5 people. Not even a competition.
What about Maluma?
I don't know who that is.
Animals. Now, what are you going for here? How are we deciding this?
That's a good question.
Are we saying like coolest?
Yeah, I guess coolest.
Like if you could have it as a pet type deal?
Yeah, if you could have a pet carrot.
Red pill side, we got a Komodo dragon, a zebra, and a bison. Blue pill, tiger, coyote, jellyfish. Okay. Well,
this doesn't help at all, almost.
I think tiger just fucking carries. Like, tiger's easily the coolest thing on all that. And then it goes Komodo dragon. And then it goes zebra. And then it goes bison. And then coyote and jellyfish. But tiger's like, they got so much aura.
As a pet.
Oh,
really? See, jellyfish sucks as a pet.
Yeah.
I don't think the zebra's that cool, but I really fuck with the bison as a pet.
I know, bison would be sick. I'm personally...
Yeah, I guess I go right side, because cat, big cat.
Just a tiger, dude.
Small dog.
And a jellyfish. All right, we got movies now.
More even.
Red pill. We have Inception, Alien, and The Matrix. Blue pill, we have The Pianist, Oppenheimer, and Saving Private Ryan. Ooh. This one's tricky. I mean, I feel like Inception and The Matrix kind of cancel each other out. Unfortunately.
They're in the same category.
Exactly. So I think they kind of cancel each other out.
In a negative way?
It's like redundant almost. It's not.
Have you seen both these movies?
Yes.
But
it's not redundant, but it's like the same. Like those are on the right side, 3 different type of movies.
They're all dramas. They're all historical dramas.
Yeah, but they're all different.
Inception and Matrix are nowhere near the same besides being science fiction. The left side's all science fiction. The right side is all historical dramas.
Like Alien's such a stark difference between both of those. Like you can make a link to The Matrix and Inception. Don't tell me you can't.
What's the link?
Computers, green.
Inception's not even.
But it's like, like you don't know what the fuck's going on in The Matrix. You don't know what the fuck's going on in Inception.
You know what's going
on
in
the same
The Matrix.
shit. No, you really don't. You do and you don't. Are you in the simulation or are you not?
Explains it.
Red pill, blue pill. Oh, I guess we have to go left side, huh? Name of the game. I did like Oppenheimer, though. It's one of the best movies of the whatever year that was. We got NBA players now. Joel Embiid, Michael Porter Jr., and Nikola Jokic, Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves, and Buddy Hield. Well,
That's easy.
that's an easy red pill.
After all that,
And after all that, he's not even there.
I thought he was.
Okay, now this football players, we have Rob Gronkowski, George Kittle, and Walter Jones for red pill. And blue pill, we have Myles Garrett, Tom Brady, Tony Gonzalez. Wow.
Easy right.
Yeah. They stacked that side. Fucking Tom Brady.
Putting Walter Jones there is a disadvantage. That's crazy.
At this point, I'm going to stop reading them out. So the audio listeners, go to YouTube so you can watch along with us.
Okay. Hater.
All right. Red pill, blue pill. Let's see it. For food.
This one's pretty easy. I think it's left side all day. Lamb chops, chocolate, sausage. How are you going against that?
Carbonara. I don't think I've ever had a carbonara in my life.
Irish car bomb? No, it's with the carbonara, isn't it? With the
I don't fucking know.
bacon bits. They get the bacon on.
Is that what it is?
I think so. I thought so.
Yeah.
I tell you, I got this sore throat right now.
A sore throat.
Sore throat right now. It hurts to drink this.
Hurts. Yeah, you're drinking a soda with a sore throat?
Yeah.
Why?
I need to drink something. So when you looked at me for a deep pause, I'm sitting there like
Just staring because
the water drinks in my mouth still. It's in pain.
I'm gonna start reading these again. Red pill side, we got Darth Vader, Anton.
Chigurh,
Who the fuck is that?
No Country for Old Men.
Oh, I never seen that movie, but I know he's goated. And Homelander, Jesus. And on the right side we have Sauron, Voldemort, and Captain Hook.
These are technically pretty even, but I'm going right side. You're going left.
You're going right side?
100%. Sauron.
Why?
Sauron and Voldemort.
Darth Vader. He's like the biggest villain ever.
Sauron and Voldemort.
Voldemort doesn't do shit. He was hidden for like half the movies.
Don't worry about it.
He was working in the shadows.
His aura is uncontained, as is Sauron's.
You know what's ever pissed me off more than anything? I never really watched Harry Potter movies, and I went to see like the action scenes, like the fight scenes, and the fucking magic is just like lightning coming out of a wand. They just like point at each other. That pissed me off. Like people love these movies. That's not even peak. That's ass magic.
The books would do the same thing.
Personally, I'll give it to the blue pill side only because Captain Hook's a G. No, but really because it was red pill was taking it for a run. Red pill, we got fruits now: coconut, pineapple, and passion fruit. And for blue pill, we have plum, grapefruit, and lime.
What? What are these? I don't even know how to average these out.
I like coconut a lot. It's one of my favorite fruits. Pineapple, I have a love-hate relationship with.
You don't like pineapple?
I like it, but it's like too acidic, and it fucks with me sometimes.
You're weird. I love pineapple.
Oh, thanks. Passion fruit, I don't think I really even had passion fruit like pure. I only eat drinks, and it's really not that great. I used to be a fucking plum demon when I was a
Where
kid.
Where are you getting plums from?
My mom would just be buying plums. I love plums and peaches. That was a staple back in the day in our house. Grapefruit's mid as fuck. You have to add stuff to it to make it taste good. And limes are, honestly, if you like Mexican food, really good.
No,
or taking shots.
Guy. And anything.
I think left has to be. Pineapple.
Easily.
Pineapple wash is low key. We got some cars now. We have a Toyota Corolla, a Porsche
911.
Is that how they say it?
Yes.
Or do they just say...
No, it's a 911. It was out before 911. So.
Oh, is that... Okay. Toyota Corolla, a Porsche 911, and a Jeep Cherokee for the red pill side. And for the blue pill side, we have a Chevrolet Camaro, Volkswagen Golf, and a Lexus 15. Now, we have a friend that has a Volkswagen Golf, and if that's not the right car, he's going to yell at me. But I feel like it is.
I think it is.
Can we get a zoom on that? Let's get a zoom on that.
That's definitely the car.
Oh, no, it's not.
It is. Is that not the car he has?
Oh, I have no idea. No, is it
just like that?
Let's get him real mad right now. Same thing.
Same thing.
I mean, one side has a fucking Porsche and the other one doesn't.
Right.
But Camaro is
Cherokees.
Camaro's the official car of the troops. Don't they all go get a Camaro after they get their thing?
Yeah. That's a Dodge Charger, but yeah.
Oh, Charger, yeah.
Same car.
Same thing.
My mind.
Oh, you gotta get a red pill.
That's easy, red pill. Yeah.
Now we have superheroes. We got Deadpool, Shazam, and Starlight on the red side, and Invincible, Luke Cage, and the Deep on the blue pill side. I mean, it's really up to Invincible and Deadpool. Who do you think would win the fight? And if anyone knows about Invincible and has been following the show, this motherfucker gets his ass beat so much, but he finally locked in. He finally locked in.
Saved by the bell, to be honest.
I mean, he did, but like, no, he was killing. He was cooking. He was cooking.
He cooked for about 10 seconds.
He broke both his arms. He had a leg broken, and he started killing with his head.
In the time frame of him cooking, his arms got shattered.
But he was still cooking. He was still fighting with it. He was.
He only won that because fuckface resurrected in the pure energy. She's a fucking loser too.
Yeah, but she just she's not a loser.
Do anything ever.
No, but she had the limiters. She had the limiters. Like putting her.
She took him out.
Well, no, now she did because she almost died. No, I think she did die, and that's what like flipped him off, and then she was able to. Whoosh.
If you say so.
I'm pretty sure, but she did have limiters. Low key, I'm saying Invincible.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to go here, to be honest.
And
I think
funny.
you're underrating Shazam, but
yeah, but he's a child. At the end of the day,
not a child.
He's a child. You tempt it with ice cream, he'll get away. Blue pill.
The Invincible's only.
And there we have it. Red pill wins. A hard fought battle. Red pill absolutely dog walked. But yeah, we're back. Wanted to start the episode out with something lighthearted before we get into we had a lot to talk about, guys.
What? What is that?
We had a lot to talk about. There's a couple serious things we got to talk about today. We tried to hold this off for as long as we could, but it really, sometimes things just culminate up together into.
You're coming out.
No. Seriously though, things just culminate into things, and one thing after another, and sometimes you get to a point where things start shaking, and when things start shaking, then it kind of just landslides, and when it landslides, then you gotta
kill myself. I'll have chat. I'm sitting here with this guy. I have no clue what the bit he's doing is here. So obviously we're talking about landslides.
That's a great song.
Yeah. Talking about landslides.
No, I was just acting. And I want to see the people out there think I was a good actor.
I didn't know what you were going for, to be honest.
Put in the comments below if you think I'm a good actor and think I can win an Oscar. All right, what are we doing, Mike? What's first?
Anyway,
you got something about Elon Musk
landslides.
here.
Let's go right to landslides. So click the first thing under Switzerland.
Oh, it's a thing?
You didn't know that?
I had no clue. Are you serious? Let's see.
Chat, reading the script tells you what the script is.
Well, I didn't read it. You always say, don't spoil it.
Watch the video. It's a glacier.
So it says, before and after of Blatten, Switzerland, a village that was buried yesterday following the collapse of the Birch Glacier. Approximately 9% of the village was buried underneath this massive cascade of rocks that was captured in this video we're seeing now. Thanks to a full evacuation days earlier, due to smaller preceding slides, mass casualties were avoided. The one person remained. That's crazy. Being the one person that's missing.
That's kind of crazy, yeah. But it's probably someone who's like hiking or something stupid.
Yeah, but like you don't see him be like, hey man, we're leaving.
I guess so. That's kind of crazy, though, huh?
Wow.
Yeah, it's all gone.
I mean, that's like realistically, why the fuck are you building a town in? But I mean, like, it's probably a great area because of like predators and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like it's enclosed.
Sure, yeah.
But Lord, man, you gotta like, wow. So like all the shit's it's cooked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where do they go from there? Because that seems like secluded.
There's probably another town in the fucking.
Let me look.
The Alps over there. Look up on Google Maps. Go look it up. Yeah.
I spelled that right.
Oh, there's a town right there.
Where? Oh, Kippel.
Yeah, there's a bunch of little towns.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, but like, where the fuck? These are all so tiny. Like, where they go?
Well, they're all little towns.
That's sad. I mean, I could not imagine. Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Holy
whole neighborhood's
shit.
gone.
In a blink of an eye. It's like when those like hurricanes and shit were going on, or the tornadoes. And then it was like, oh, like you might come back and your house might be fucking there or it might be literally fucking just dust. Oh, what's this next one?
It's just the same thing again. But this one's like a helicopter going over it.
It's a better view of the destruction. Oh, wow. And that was caused by what? Like the melting of the glacier?
Yeah, so it just melted, and then it was like seismic activity. That's how they knew it was going to happen. That's why they evacuated it like a week before or like weeks before.
Okay, well, be realistic here. It could be a lot worse, I think. There's some things still up.
Is 90% of it is gone.
But the 10% must feel really blessed.
Yeah, the 10% must be pretty cool.
But like now it's just like just new dirt. Now you just build more shit on it, right?
Yeah, I mean it's probably not stable. It's like soaking wet mud.
Yeah, but like, oh wait, yeah. When does that like? Will that like clean slate over?
What do you mean?
Like will that just like at some point like dry up and it just be like it's just new land? Now there's houses under me.
I guess so. Yeah.
That's
I don't know how long it's gonna take for it to dry up and be usable. I don't look at the comments. I don't know what the fuck in the comments we're talking about.
We should do that. We're gonna start streaming on Twitch and then scroll Twitter till we get boobs and ass.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Be long.
I saw a clip today. It was like that. Yeah, Twitter is not a safe place at work.
Yeah, it's not.
I saw the biggest cog I've ever seen in my life. Just inside. I go.
You ever search something on Twitter and just get shit?
No.
Dude,
Must be just you. Every time
no.
do it.
I search like a player's name in fantasy, just like last name or something, and I'm scrolling and I'm like,
Diggs.
No, well, not Diggs. I wouldn't look up Diggs, but nah, you look up. Johnson's crazy. Nah, I looked up like, because sometimes you look up a word and it'll show you like results for like what you're like. Say you look up George Pickens, right? And it'll show you results for George Pickens and also George and also Pickens.
Yeah.
So like if you scroll far enough, it's like, oh, George is here. Fucking.
What the fuck are you looking for?
There was like injury updates and stuff like that. So I'll be on latest, and I'm like swiping, and then there's some dude fucking swinging his shit. Yeah, hey, I'm George Hammer.
George Gervin the Hammer.
And now it's in my bookmarks, and then now what? You know what I'm saying? What's next? What is this?
So Elon Musk is now stepping down, right? You pause this.
Yes.
Elon Musk is stepping down from Doge, or I guess it's like they're planned stepping down from Doge.
Like, yeah, he's getting there.
It was only going on for a while, and now they're gonna like, I don't know. I think he's just stepping back from the role, to go back to his companies.
Oh, he needs to. Isn't Tesla like?
Yeah, they're doing fine.
Oh, they're doing good now.
But so he's stepping down from the governmental position, but I think the agency is still going to go on. It's just going to be less stupid, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, the whole behind the scenes of it is that there's a lot of stuff coming out about his like drug abuses, because he's I remember it was like a year ago they were looking at basically he's tweeting like frequently at every hour of the day.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he never stops tweeting. It's like, when does this guy sleep at all? And it's like if you look at other videos of him, and he's like, oh yeah, like we sleep in the factory or something like that, like a couple hours. It's like, so this guy's just high 24/7, like fucking rolling.
Yeah.
And so there was stuff going on saying like all that like was happening in the government position, and then like he pissed his pants one time or something like that.
They're saying he pissed his he pissed his pants.
Yeah. And so so if you roll this clip right here, though, this was in the Oval Office when he was given like the key, I think, or there was like the speech where they were talking about like him leaving.
Oh, okay. The caption says Elon Musk's drug abuse is impossible to hide. Oh, whoa. I was going to say... the Doge father. I was going to say, like, oh, maybe he's just, like, tired, and then he started going...
Right. Yeah. And then he also, in the same video, or in the same press conference, he has, like, a black eye.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was.
And so So there was a bunch of different like hypotheses. Like one of my friends was telling me that, and yet again, I always ask him, "Oh, send me the article." He was, "No, I can't find it." I go, "Oh, okay."
Okay, yeah.
It was something like they were in a meeting, and one of the like 75-year-old dudes was like, "Doge hasn't done anything that's promised," and he was like, "Yes, it has," and he punched him in the face or something like that. Like the 75-year-old man punched him in the face.
No shot.
Well, the other thing is, so there's this guy called Steven something, and basically, he's like high, Stephen Miller, I think, and he's high up in like the Trump like cabinet stuff, I think, or the administration. And basically, Elon Musk like cucked him and took his wife.
Oh wow.
And he's also left-handed, so they said that he punched him because he's in his right eye.
Left. Oh, it's funny.
And now they asked that in the press conference, and they said he was like roughhousing with his son or something like that.
It's a pretty big black guy.
Mm.
His son is a menace, though. You ever see those videos of him in the Oval Office? He was sitting there, he's like doing shit. Maybe he was shit. He's like, "You took my mom." All right. What is this?
Oh, so this is so the mayoral stuff for New York's coming out now.
Yeah.
I guess it's probably for this year. Whatever.
Oh, like the candidates or whatever.
So you know how
Go Eric.
fuck's that guy's name is?
Eric Adams or something.
No, not Eric Adams. It's
Who?
you look on the second link. I forget the guy's name is. That's like the dude.
What's his position?
I think it's mayor.
Cuomo.
Andrew Cuomo. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Cuomo brothers.
Yeah.
So he must have, I don't know, he's must have been the mayor for fucking eons or something like that. And so this guy is running against him, some random dude. He was born in like Uganda or something like that. And he lived here most of his life, but he was born in Uganda.
Well, let's take a look at him. Look at his stats. His name is Zoran. Zoran Mamdani is running for mayor to lower the cost of living for working class New Yorkers.
These are pretty cool videos. You probably play that YouTube thing.
Okay.
New York Mayor Eric Adams has been indicted by a federal grand. Every politician says New York is the greatest city on the globe. But what good is that if no one can afford to live here? City Hall is engulfed in corruption. The cost of living is the real crisis. New Yorkers are being crushed by rent and childcare. The slowest buses in the nation are robbing us of our time and our sanity. Working people are being pushed out of the city they built. A mayor could change this, and that's why I'm running. I'll make buses fast and free.
So I can just get where I'm going.
I'll make childcare available to all New Yorkers at no cost.
I want to raise my kid in New York.
And I'll freeze the rent for every single rent-stabilized tenant.
These Eric Adams rent hikes are killing us.
Life in this city doesn't need to be this hard, but politicians like Eric Adams and Andrew Cuomo want it to be this way. They care about their donors. They care about themselves. They don't care about you, the working class who keep this city running. This campaign is for every New Yorker who believes in the dignity of their neighbors. And the government's job is to actually make our lives better. We can afford to bring down the rent, have world-class public transit, and make it easier to raise a family. We can do all of that and so much more because this is New York. We can afford to dream.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I like that a lot.
Right?
He seems like a genuine,
He's a down to earth dude.
Yeah, like he's actually trying to do like good.
Yeah, I like the website.
And,
The
like,
website's pretty nice.
These
too.
people never win. Also,
Right. Well, that's what that.
now hold up. The people that want to make a change. I don't want to be like these
Right.
people. never
These
win.
type of people,
Yeah.
these individuals, this group of people here,
Want
don't usually
to
win.
make that clear.
Now, what he's wearing, I don't think it's really a winner's outfit.
I thought it's not part of the winning formula. I'll tell you that much. Someone's gonna be like, "Wait a minute, who is that? What is that? What is he wearing?"
But that's what that Twitter poll was supposed to show. It wasn't a Twitter poll, but it's some kind
The
of
polling information.
And it was like they're pretty neck and neck.
So Cuomo and him are, yeah.
I mean,
51,
granted, now it's
49.
early in the season, so fuck if I know
Yeah.
anything of anything. But anyways, continue on his website. We'll go over his fucking policies. Yeah, so keep scrolling down. It's a bunch of fucking gibberish. So right. Anyways, so freeze the rent, right? First off, so I guess like Now, rent stabilized apartments. You got to look that one up.
Would you say what?
Rent stabilized apartments.
You want me to look?
Yeah, look up
those
what
words
that
up.
is. I think it's like basically government housing.
Let's
I
see.
think. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Ugh,
Let me type.
hurts to swallow.
Oh,
No, it's awful. So, rent stabilization in New York City is a system that limits rent increases on certain apartments and buildings with 6 or more units built before 1974, and those
that aren't
that
co-ops.
co-ops or condos.
Says the system helps keep housing affordable by preventing landlords from raising rent significantly. Oh, so it's like price gouging, stopping price gouging at like the
Yeah, pretty much. Like, you know how like the housing prices have basically doubled since COVID?
Yeah.
Like the rent also went up in the same way. So for the rent stabilized stuff, they can only increase it by so much every year.
Yes. That's fair.
So what he's proposing to do is to freeze the rent. Oh, Jesus Christ. For all of those like stabilized tenants, right? Because I guess it says it right here. Eric Adams has taken every opportunity to squeeze tenants with his hand-picked appointees to the Rent Guidelines Board, jacking up rents on stabilized apartments by 9%, the most since a Republican ran City Hall.
I see like a lot of like politicians and like mayors or whatever, they think it's just like, oh, as long as we're like keeping our costs down and we're making more money in general, then it doesn't matter. Like, well, I'm doing a good job. You know what I mean?
Right. And that's what like the bullshit is. Like when,
Yeah.
when I see someone run on balancing the budget, congrats. That's what you're supposed to fucking
Exactly.
do.
How about you make
dumbass.
life easier?
Yeah,
for
you're gonna do
people?
fucking anything good? You're
Yeah.
just gonna balance a fucking spreadsheet.
We didn't lose
That's
money.
not the fucking hard
oh,
part.
sick.
Now, obviously, when you hear things that are too good to be true, right? Freeze the rent, and then the other one's fast and free buses, right?
buses in New York seems like a
anytime
lot.
anyone anyone hears free shit, they go, "Well, you know, that's not possible." Blah 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 blah. I'll tell you what. We were in New York. I don't think we paid that many tickets for trains.
Well, it says Zoran won New York's first fare-free bus pilot on 5 lines across the city, and he wants to do that permanently for every city bus.
Right.
And make them faster by rapidly building priority lanes, expanding bus queue jump signals, and dedicated loading zones to keep double parkers out of the way, which is rough. Double parkers are insane in New York, which we saw firsthand.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Just parked in the middle of the street.
Like, oh, you can do it. I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Well, I mean, so the thing is, right? If you say, "Oh, well, how the hell are we going to afford free buses?"
Yeah.
Right? Who's paying for the free buses? And what people, and it's I had this at work too, where I had to explain. I was like, hard, solid numbers, and they're like, "Well, why don't we do option B?" I'm like, it literally doesn't make sense. I go, you'd save $20,000 by doing option
Yeah.
A. He goes, well, you know, I was like, no, I don't see what you don't get about this. So if we have the free buses and more people using public transportation, right, then there'll be less cars on the road.
Exactly.
If there's less cars on the road, there's less road construction and maintenance, right?
More
There's
money
less
you don't have to
car
spend.
crashes, right? There's more freedom of movement of commercial products, right? So things will cost less, right? The
Should.
state won't have to pay for more things if
Exactly.
if like public things happen. Like every time there's a car crash, you're just lowering like the transportation of commerce into the city, right?
Yeah.
You're slowing down traffic. Anytime you slow down traffic, you're slowing down the exchange of money. So it's just 1-to-1. And they've done that already that's the whole point behind the congestion zones or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
You're speaking Chinese to me right now. I don't know.
They did that. So basically, you know where now I know this is going to sound funny, but literally where the 9/11 is, like Memorial,
Oh, the more.
it's on like the southern part of like
Yeah.
the New York Island, Manhattan.
Okay.
Right? And I think it's like from the Brooklyn Bridge down, it's like anything south of that, if you go into that during rush hour, there's a toll you have to pay.
Oh, and that's
And it's like $9 or something like that just to drive in that area.
so that slows down the traffic.
So it decreases the amount of people going in there.
Yeah.
Because why the fuck would I go over there if it's going to cost me $9?
$9, yeah.
Right? I'll take public transportation or I won't go over there. And so what it does is now the bus routes they've had and the like the average speed on the road has increased, and there's less car crashes and there's less like incidents with bicycles or pedestrians. It's everything.
Yeah.
Right? If you have less incidents, you save money. The state saves money.
Yeah.
So then you can afford the free buses in a roundabout way.
Well, here's the thing. People don't even really be paying for the bus anyway. Being realistic, they have the fucking.
I was saying, like,
we went on the thing. They had the tap to pay in the front. We just went
right. We went right past it. Have a good one.
And I didn't even cross my mind because they're what? Like, I don't even understand. It makes more sense because New York is like you can get to in the cities, in the boroughs, you can get the places without having or needing to have a car.
Right.
So like, why would you not make more available options for transport? Like that just makes the most sense.
And it's the same way how when we were in Brooklyn, like all the streets that like the house we were staying on or all the houses like that, everything was a one-way.
Yeah.
Because it just isolates traffic. There's less accidents. Everybody's going one way.
There wasn't traffic at all over there.
Right. And that was the same thing. And now, obviously, you start the buses and you move towards the subway.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the main problem with the subway stuff is that you have cops. Now, they're paying out the fucking wazoo to house like 50 million cops in the fucking subway just to sit there and to basically like harass people to buy a ticket.
Now, the subways could be dangerous for other reasons as well.
No, there has been things that have happened. With
we were seeing people getting fucking like straight up pulled over on foot fucking because they went through the door. It's like really like come on. What else does this guy have?
I'll skip that one.
No cost childcare.
After rent, the biggest cost for New York's working families is childcare. So you driving them out of the city. New Yorkers with children under 6 are leaving at a double the rate of all others. The burden falls heaviest on mothers who are giving up paying jobs to do unpaid childcare. So I'm going to implement free childcare for every New Yorker aged 6 weeks to 5 years, ensuring high-quality programming for all families, and will bring up wages for childcare workers, a quarter of whom currently live in poverty. To be at parity with public school teachers, it will foster early childhood development, save parents money, and keep families in the city where they call them. Now, see, no-cost childcare. That doesn't really tell me how they're going to do that.
No, I think it's a good idea in theory.
I was a little skeptical when I heard that in the video, because how would you do that? Now you could give like a child tax.
That's what I assumed,
right? And that would be the roundabout way, like you get some money back. The same way, like they have the, I think Trump implemented like another $5,000 if you have a kid, right?
Yeah, but like what entails childcare? Like what is that? What's the umbrella of childcare?
Usually when they say childcare, they usually just refer to
like schooling,
someone babysitting,
like daycare type shit.
Yeah, daycare, because it's 6 weeks to 5 years, which is when you start.
Getting
kindergarten?
To like kindergarten, yeah.
Right. So everything up to that point, because like, how are you supposed to go to work if you have a kid at home, right? You have to pay someone.
That's true.
Like, I know the people I work with, because they have kids, they have to pay out the wazoo for fucking
somebody to go,
especially in Massachusetts, for somebody to drop their kid off at childcare. Like I remember the guy who left my work. I think it was like $2,300 a month or something like that. It's kind of
coming with me to work every day. Bring your fucking kid to work day. What the fuck?
And that's why like most people will just be like, your parents hopefully live in the same city as you, and you just drop them off because they'll be grandparents. They won't be working anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This one's pretty cool. So city-owned grocery stores, right? Food prices are out of control. Nearly 9 in 10 New Yorkers say the amount of groceries is rising faster than their income. Only the very wealthy aren't feeling squeezed out of the at the register. We create a network of city-owned grocery stores focused on keeping prices low, not making a profit. Without having to pay rent or property taxes, they will reduce overhead and pass on savings to shoppers. They will buy and sell at wholesale prices, centralizing warehouses and distribution. Partner with local neighborhoods on products and sourcing. With New York City already spending millions of dollars to subsidize private grocery stores operators, which are not even required to make SNAP or WIC, which is basically like food stamps. That's like the more local. I don't know if it's a government program, the SNAP, because we have that too here.
Yeah, I think it is. But like a wide branching government program.
Yeah.
Wait, so they're not required? Oh, so okay. So the ones that he's building or that he would put in or implement would be required to at least have the option for people that are on food stamps to use it.
The government in New York City is already subsidizing private grocery stores, right?
The operators,
but they don't even take like the technical like food stamps. Yeah. They won't accept food stamps, even though they're being subsidized by the government, right? So they would redirect that money, the public money, to a real public option, right? So places that would accept food stamps.
I think I've never heard this idea before, to be honest. I think it's a fantastic idea.
Right. Obviously now people hear that. Oh, it's a big thing. How are they going to do that? It's all stupid fucking shit because the money, the money
they got the
track's
money
right
for
fucking
it.
there.
I was about to say they literally have the money.
Like
for
we
it.
literally got the money for it. We're already fucking doing it, and we're not getting any benefits of it.
That's insane.
So that'd be pretty interesting. I'll be keeping track of that guy.
Look, yeah, I mean,
see that.
when is it? Like, is it when's it?
I have no fucking
like
clue.
November,
It's in September. I don't know. Fucking sometime in that zone.
Well,
I got to start working on my website.
oh yeah.
I was just thinking about that. This is a short weekend. This week in AI, dude, the fucking FBI saying, or the CIA, one of the fucking dipshits, they're saying, oh, we have video of Epstein now that he's killing himself. He was the only one in the cell. After the AI videos all come out.
Wait, okay.
And they're getting really good at AI now.
What did they say? They just have it now?
FBI will soon release video that proves Epstein was not murdered. Clear as day. All of a sudden, hey, once the AI video gets up to speed, now the FBI is like, oh, we got video clear as day.
We didn't kill Martin Luther King.
Yeah, we didn't.
It was Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah, they get video of that happened.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Why they?
And so what is it going to be? A fucking CCTV camera in the fucking cell?
I'm telling you
It's
what.
the most like doctored shit ever.
These people, man, I'm sorry. They have no shame.
They don't.
I'll tell you what, the old CIA used to make it believable.
All right.
Now this is just two in our face. We got video, guys. Oh, why? Why now? How?
That's what I'm saying. Like how?
Like years and years later?
Now you had video to release. Where was it this entire time?
Literally.
Huh?
Just sitting in a thing. Oh, wait.
I don't know.
Hey, what's that DVD on the ground over there?
Right.
Pick it up. Oh, my God. This is it. This is him. It's a guy.
Like I get it. If you had I don't even know why you would.
Clear as day, they say.
Like why would they?
I just want to.
Can the FBI even release? Like, I guess they can release video of people dying.
Someone says it's video clear as day. He's the only person in there and the only person coming out. What do you mean? Oh, like they go in and grab his body, I assume.
Yeah, like there's no one in there.
There is a video, and when you look at the video, and we will release it, we're working on cleaning it up to make sure you have an enhanced, and we will give the originals so you don't think there are any shenanigans. You will see no one in there but him. There's just nobody there. I say to the people of the time, if you have a tip, let us know, but there is no DNA, there's no audio, there's no fingerprints, no suspects, no accomplices, there's no tips, there is nothing. If you have it, I'm happy to see it. I mean, it's just like weird timing.
Right, literally the week after we cover the AI video stuff, and that's the new thing. Hey, we're cleaning it up, but we're going to give you the raw version. What the fuck's that?
I'll tell you what, just like how, if you ever think about like the government and like our military, and you think that we saw all the crazy weapons and stuff they have, like they definitely have like super high tech shit that we should know about.
Right.
So like, I'm like, there's no shot that they would have a hold of like this AI stuff going out of control crazy and not having an even better version of it. You know what I mean?
Right, 100%.
Like something from their own. So, I mean, we'll see when the video comes out. Whatever. This
I
is
bet
weird.
it never comes out.
It's strange. It's just strange.
Same thing before.
Like, why release it now?
Like months before, like Trump and the whoever the fucking the AG is that he appointed was like, oh, the Epstein files are coming out. The Epstein files are coming out.
And it just never came.
And it never came out. That and was it the JFK files, or they kind of released?
No,
those?
they put those out, but it was stuff like everyone already knew. I mean,
Right.
It wasn't anything crazy. Like, we know he got shot and killed.
So I don't know. It's pretty stupid shit. And then the other thing was basically the second link. Basically, they tried to shut down this fucking OpenAI's O3 model sabotaged a shutdown mechanism to prevent itself from being turned off. It did this even when explicitly instructed, allow yourself to be shut down.
Now, if anyone watched the Mission Impossible movie,
was that the new one?
The one before, it was like a two-parter. So they had this AI called like the Entity, and it basically got in there, did sort of this type of shit, and then at some point was starting to take over like nuclear bases, like hacking this, hacking that, hacking this. So it's like, I don't know the feasibility of like something like that happening, but that's not a good sign. You're putting in a failsafe and it's going, no.
Right.
Like, what do you mean, no? I told you to do this. Like ChatGPT, you're fucking texting it like it's a slave. Hey, make this for me. No, I didn't say that. Don't do that. Do this. And it just goes, no, sorry. Very weird.
Well,
Very
I saw one today. It was a video I watched it this morning, and it was some Twitch streamer.
Yeah.
And it's like a chat AI bot or whatever, and he's literally speaking to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen one of those.
You see,
I don't know if it's in a video, but
this exact clip. But he sounds like a black dude, and so you know how they're not supposed to like do any slurs or something like that.
Yeah.
He convinces it. He's like, "No, I give you the N-word pass,"
and he said it.
and then he said it. And it's so funny because the AI is like, "It feels kind of weird. Like I don't know if I can do. No, you can do it." Oh, he goes, "Say it."
He did it.
He did it. It was so funny.
It's like in fucking Fortnite, they had like the Darth Vader
shit,
AI,
and it
then
wasn't
he
supposed to say anything.
and he started saying crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's weird because like as much as they like to say like, oh, we know like XYZ about AI, there's clearly stuff that they like just aren't comprehending to where it's like, why is it doing this? Like we told it not to. It should have no rhyme or reason to do any of this stuff, and it's still doing it. And that probably excites them more than scares them because they know they could like there's more to work on. Like they see like, oh, like there's more to this. Like we could do even more with this. Like we can have it do this, and this. But like to the regular people that aren't like fucking science heads, it's like, what the fuck? Like why are we? Maybe we should slow down. Like every like what 4 months we're getting something fucking crazy.
And well, I mean that's the thing with I forget what the fucking law is. I think we covered it fucking sometimes eon ago when AI first came out. But it's just an exponential curve.
Oh yeah,
Like it's just gonna keep ramping up. Like if you think about it, where it came from, and then think about where it is, it's only gonna get 20 times worse.
it's gonna be rough, man. When this blows up, we're gonna be AI video.
Literally.
Oh my god, Mike just killed somebody in cold blood on the street.
And
You're at
I
home.
believe it.
Actually,
I remember we talked about that too. It was the courtroom stuff. It's like, yeah, at some point, no video is going to be permissible because, like, well, that might be AI. You just guide him to kill someone.
That's insane.
There'll probably be some way to detect it. Because the same way, you know how, like, if you ever print a page from a printer,
Yeah, there's like something on it.
it has, like, you know how everything can
Like
be black and white, but it has, like, a color code in the bottom right. That's why you need yellow ink all the time.
Oh,
And yellow ink's never used in things or
That's
something
fair.
like that. But it's always used to write, like, there's, like, a specific, like, serial code they write in the bottom you can't see.
I mean, maybe like I said, at some point the government will probably get a hold of this, or not a hold of it, but like, get a hold of the situation and be like, anything that is AI that is coming out of any of these systems, you have to put something in the code so we know that it is that, so we can look for this. So like if there's like a big case or something, say like there's a video out there of the president doing some shit, it's like, no, we went to the files, it has this code, that's fake.
Nah, they're fucked.
I think
I don't think we're gonna get a hold of it.
it's gonna run rampant. And you know what's crazy? This is all like we don't know what the other world powers have or like their AI type of thing. Getting into our like next point, we like we're gonna talk about North Korea in a second. North Korea, like if they get a hold of like some like really like great AI models, they can do a lot of crazy shit out there in terms of propaganda. Like that's where it starts to get like really scary when you get those countries like that.
The only problem with North Korea, and they literally I think it was last week, they're trying to upgrade their Navy stuff.
Yeah,
This isn't this, is it? No. Okay. Trying to upgrade the Navy stuff, and they launched this new boat, and it fucking like slid off the dock and tore a hole in the fucking shit.
A trial and error.
Like I don't even think I've seen this video before. I don't even think this is real, to be honest.
It is BBC.
Yeah, well, the BBC's reported things before.
I thought it was Daily Now. I thought
it was Daily Now for a second too.
So this video here is somebody got a hold of like the phones in North Korea. Obviously, the phones they give you in North Korea have like certain limiters and like things on it that I'll explain the video, but that like you won't be able to say certain things that don't align with like the government's like regime or whatever. But yeah.
We've got hold of this phone that was smuggled out of North Korea last year, and it shows some of the surprising lengths the regime is now going to censor information. North Korea blocks information from outside the country, and these phones don't have access to the internet. But South Korean TV shows are being smuggled over the border to try to show North Koreans how rich South Korea is and how much freedom people have here, to try to undermine the regime. Now, Kim Jong-un
Imagine Squid Games in North Korea. Like, what the fuck is this? It's just crazy.
has banned these shows. And from this phone, you can see that he's now also blocking people from using popular South Korean words. Look what happens when I type in the word oppa. This word literally means older brother in Korean, but people here in South Korea now use it as slang to refer to their boyfriends as well.
오팡이라고요. 오빠가.
When I enter it, it automatically changes to the word comrade.
Yeah, see, like that? I don't believe that.
It says,
You don't think so?
No, why the fuck does that even make any sense?
Because it says right here.
this word can only be used to describe your siblings. Now look what...
They can just update the phones with software that's
So if I put Opa, this word can only be used to describe your siblings. How does it know what I'm describing?
It's a warning.
It just changed it though to comrade.
Yeah, but you can use it, but it gives you the warning. But like they look through the text, like you know what I mean? Like they have the logs.
If I type in the word for South Korea, which is Namhan, it automatically changes it to puppet state, which is what the North calls the South. In this folder, we can see that the phone is taking a screenshot every 5 minutes or so. But the user can't open these files, only the authorities can, so they can see when people are looking at or sharing things that they're not supposed to.
That I never I don't understand. I can't wrap my head around like these people in these countries like dead ass just have no idea what the fuck's going on outside of the country. Like that is insane to me. Like being like God bless we're in fucking like America where we just have access to whatever we want and we do whatever. But like I couldn't imagine fucking just like knowing that like there's stuff out there that like you literally just have you just can't get to. Can people leave North Korea? Like I'm confused. That's
Isolated state.
That is insane. That is absolutely insane. And there's like literally nothing you do about it.
Pretty much. I don't know how much I believe it. I don't know.
What, that they're a fucking
No. They are, but to the point where they're auto-correcting words and doing screenshots every 5 minutes. I don't think you'd have to do screenshots. It seems like
I think
run out of storage very quickly.
I think it's a pattern of behavior that they see, and then they'll do that to people like that they like are considered threats. It's like
I guess
like say
so,
you
but I
like
don't think they have to even do that.
Like say somebody is like saying like threats to the president on their phone or something, you're gonna get like pinged and they're gonna be looking at your shit now. You know what I mean?
Right, but my phone doesn't have to take screenshots.
No.
If it doesn't have internet connection, how is it? Is it uploading those somewhere?
No, I think it's one of those things where like no, they must have access to it. Yeah, they must have access to it. Just the police people, because they're probably like they're not using fucking like the Pixel 3 phones. They probably have phones that are given to them, or like phones that they sell.
Samsung phone.
Yeah, but I think it's phones that like they sell and it might have a Samsung logo on it, but they put the tech in it to like do this, that, and third. They probably manufactured those phones there too.
I also just don't understand their capabilities.
What do you mean?
Like I don't think they're that capable.
That's what. All right,
they don't have a chip.
They make it seem like they can do like a lot of shit, but like they really.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think they are doing that.
But I feel like they have the capability to do that. I feel like it's easy. Anyone's phone in America get tapped right now, and it doesn't matter. Like that's easy. You ever hear those people? They're on the phone. They hear the clicks on the phone.
No.
Never heard that?
No.
People. That's how you know your phone's being tapped.
What do you mean?
Like you never heard? You ever listen to any rap song ever? I'm hearing the clicks on my phone. I gotta be quiet.
No.
You never heard that shit?
No.
There was like a Meek Mill song you talked about it.
I have
but
no
like,
idea.
Yeah, no. But they like if you're a person of interest in a case or something like that, like a big thing.
Also, I'm saying though, why would they have to take screenshots? So you just tap your phone.
Maybe that's just an easier way because like they can't access it, so it's like they don't have to be looking at it all the time. So like maybe the screenshots go into like an AI system where it's like he looked up this and now we can go. You know what I mean? Instead of like you having to like wait for them to be in trouble with something and then go in. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Seems fishy.
I mean, I don't doubt that they do it. The scale of it could be the arguable point, but they definitely be doing that shit. You got it. I mean, it's just propaganda in general. Like, isn't it the same thing in Russia to an extent? Just not as bad. And China too.
Anywhere close to Russia, though, you can leave Russia.
You can. Oh, well, I'm saying like in terms of like the surveillance, the propaganda type shit.
Yeah, but they're more comfortable. They're more countries of doing that.
They allow you to, I guess, like hear other sides of like the story. I guess, but they're like, yeah, they're fucking lying though. That's not true.
Right. See, if this was like, even if it, I don't know.
Because like North Korea, they don't give it a chance.
Anything that comes out against like, if it's like a Chinese thing or fucking North Korea's, I guess, is a little bit different, so I could see it. But if it was like
China, I could see that.
Like, oh, we got a phone from China and it says like U.S. and it says puppet state. I'm like, okay, I don't believe that.
Yeah, no, North Korea.
Like,
I think North Korea might be the only place in the world where they can come out with any type of level of that shit, and you'd be like, that probably happened.
Yeah, I guess I kind of loosely believe it. I don't know. A little fishy in my mind.
Well, we
Not
should go.
completely sold on it.
You can't even go.
I think you can. Actually,
You can go to North Korea.
Yeah, I think you have to get a special permit for it. Look it up.
What?
I'm pretty sure.
What do you get? Like stuck in there?
No, they take you on a tour. They do the whole shenanigans.
Oh, but you're like you have to be like your hand has to be held.
Yeah, your hand's held the entire time. You can't just walk around. Or you might be able to walk around within a certain way.
A U.S. passport is not valid to travel for North Korea. They're generally prohibited from traveling to North Korea, U.S. citizens, but the Department of State may grant exceptions in very limited circumstances, including a specially validated passport for specific travel. So maybe if you're like, what do you mean? Like what I mean? I just answer myself. Maybe if you're like a reporter or something, and you get special access to go into, like with what do you mean? Didn't Speed go to North Korea?
I was gonna say I've seen people. No, we didn't go to North Korea. I've seen people go there and do videos with it. He definitely didn't go to North Korea.
Okay, no. Speed should go to North Korea next after China. Well, what do they say here? Not allowed, I assume. Nope, they're children. Okay.
Well, same thing. Like Scottie Pippen went there.
Yeah, but he was not Scottie Pippen, Rodman.
Right.
But he's friends with Kim Jong-un.
But it's a special thing.
You got to have an in first.
Yeah, you kind of gotta have it in, I guess, maybe.
Well, technically, if you're Kim Jong-un, and you could just be like, "Oh, come over." I don't think you need a special thing. Oh, I guess they fly there from the
It is a
US.
special thing, though. Yeah. All right, yeah. I wonder where they fly you into.
North Korea airport, national airport.
Yeah, but from where? Like, there's no plane taking off from the U.S.
It's got to be.
You must land like in China or something like that and take a plane
over. Or they just send a jet, and they're like, "We're coming here to pick up this one person. This is going to be a specific flight route straight to there. Don't worry about it." Yeah. What is this? Oh,
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill revive.
Now listen, I honestly think I never was a big King of the Hill person.
Me either.
But I feel like it's grown on people as it's not been coming out.
If anyone that has cable anymore, most people don't. At like 6 p.m. or something like that, if you're on like Adult Swim, it'll come on. And sometimes I'll be like doing something and it'll be on. Like it's an enjoyable show. I never watched it when I was a kid, obviously, but no, I like it. It's a good show.
I watched it a little bit when I was a kid, not like an actual show though.
No, I never like like when George Lopez was on at like 3 a.m, I'm watching that shit. I'm sorry,
George Lopez. I was not watching George.
You weren't watching George fucking Lopez?
No. Anyways, yeah, do the first thing first. So,
is this the first thing?
Yeah, this is the trailer coming out. All new seasons starting August 4th. Yeah, it's on Hulu.
See, I'm liking the to an extent. I'm liking the revives. There's 2 in my mind. I like the fact that they're doing this if they do it well, and I'm very excited for the Dexter one.
I'm not excited for the Dexter one. I didn't watch the original series, but it can't be that good compared to the new series.
Dexter's so fun.
But let me give you the backdrop here.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's going to say it. Scroll down. Maybe we'll say it a little bit.
Yo, cuzzo. No.
No, anyways. So basically, they leave Texas.
Oh, wait. You want me to just look? I look up when discussing film. What's it called?
King of the Hill.
Because I remember seeing this. Like, they gave like a little synopsis. Okay, yeah. They move away from Texas, and they come back when Bobby's like an adult now.
Well, I saw that they went to like fucking Saudi Arabia or something like that. They were a gas man in Saudi Arabia.
Let me King of the Hill.
It's gonna be the same stuff again. So I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, I saw like it. I thought it was discussing film.
I thought it was too. Anyways, just play it. Fuck it.
Well, here's the trailer for it. We're gonna show it. And if it gets cut out, it gets cut out. But here it is for all the fans of the show, if you were one.
Iconic opening sequence.
Oh, so that's not even their house.
And they moved back.
Oh, wow. Bobby's an adult.
There you go.
I mean,
Must have it. Let me see if I can find it on my phone.
I could just look up King of the Hill.
King of the Hill.
Here's the synopsis right here. All right, so it says it brings back the familiar theme song that was used in the original. Obviously, we just saw that. Updated animations, flash forward sequence of the events of the years, hinting that the Hill family had actually moved away before eventually moving back. The official synopsis of the revival season reveals why the Hills left, and it's because Hank took on a new job in Saudi Arabia. It says after years working on a propane job in Saudi Arabia to earn their retirement nest egg, Hank and Penny Hill returned to a changed Arlen, Texas, to reconnect with old friends Dale, Boomhauer, and Bill. Meanwhile, Bobby's living his dream as a chef in Dallas and enjoying his 20s with his former classmates Connie, Joseph.
Yeah. Cheyenne.
It's not Cheyenne.
What
it's
is it?
Chane.
Say it then.
How do you pronounce that? I don't remember that. I don't remember that kid with that name. I don't remember that name. The Hills moved from Arlen, Texas, to Saudi Arabia. He left Trick and Propane for a job in Saudi Arabia, which means, yeah, that is weird. They do say here that it's surprising that Hank, because he's always been like a very like old-fashioned dude, to go and pick up and move to Saudi Arabia to do propane. But I guess we'll see when the show airs what the issue was and why he left. But yeah, it seems cool.
Yeah, the funny thing was, I saw a clip and it said, if Peggy comes back, not be able to speak Spanish, but speaks fluent Arabic, it'd
be hilarious. Oh, because she was
it's such an interesting turn for the franchise, because it's a very Texas-orientated thing.
Yeah.
They don't really do anything with politics.
And now we're coming back.
To Saudi Arabia, and he comes back to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I wonder. I now see, like, maybe, and they did a good job of this, I guess, if that was the point of it, to bring something like so kind of like outrageous of an idea to be like, what the fuck? Because now I'm gonna watch to be like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited for that. There's some things that like, yeah, maybe you should leave it, preserve it,
right?
But like something like King of the Hill, it's like, I don't think you can really lose. If it's bad, it's bad.
Yeah, I'm not a sequels guy, and honestly, this doesn't stroke me the wrong way.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
It's not. It's almost like King of the Hill wasn't an amazing thing.
Yeah, it wasn't
just
something
good
like,
enough where if they did it, like it wouldn't ruin the original.
Roughly, exactly. Like this, you could probably see this because it is a sequel series. You could see it as like a separation where it's like, oh, the old stuff is still there. It's not like they're like rebooting it. Like that would be like kind of like, if you try.
That was like when they did Fuller House.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like did they do the That's So 70 show, but the kids are parents now?
Parents, yeah, they did that.
Like that shit's stupid. Or did they do George Lopez again? I thought they kind of did.
I don't think fully, but I think he they did like a
special.
Yeah, no, he was still they did like another George Lopez type of show, but like they had like recurring characters come in. Like it was like kind of separated, but not. Like he was still George Lopez.
Was in it.
He was still George Lopez, but it like wasn't like the same thing. I'm pretty sure like the wife wasn't his wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it wasn't.
But anyways, it's stupid. I hate when they do that. But this doesn't seem. It seems like I don't know. The show almost doesn't have. It does. I guess I was never invested in it to really care that much about it. So I guess maybe that's why. But I don't know.
I feel like it looks like people gave a fuck. Usually when they do sequels, it's like, all right, we can make money off this. They feel like it looks like they
like King of the Hill's not going to make you crazy money.
Yeah,
so I guess they're doing it just a passion project.
So which is good. We like passion projects if they're done right, and it just looks like it honestly should be all right. So
this reminds me of so you know South Park, obviously.
Yes.
Never watched it really.
No, not really. Here and there.
But so as the later seasons have gone on, they like tackle more things, right?
Yeah.
And so in the early seasons, like the adults weren't like ever used in the plot lines really. But as the writers have become adults themselves and now have children. Like Randy, who's like one of the main parents.
Yeah.
He's like had like full plot lines out. And it's like,
oh, really?
The writer's like, well, now we're the parents. Like we relate to them the most.
Oh, it's cool.
So it's almost like, and a lot of stuff to do with the kids now and like the newer seasons is like, I'm pretty sure the last thing they had was like a flash forward like season where they're adults with kids and they're talking to each other. It's kind of funny. I don't know where I was going with that, but I guess as a kid. Now I did see that. So I guess it just happened today, and not Happy Pride Month, but the guy who used to be, I forget what his fucking name is, and I'm not going to say it because it could slander me. The guy who's a Native American in the show.
Oh, John Redhorn. It's John Redhorn.
He died. The voice actor died today. He was
today?
It was literally a hate crime because I guess he's a gay dude and he's married to someone.
Redcorn.
John Redcorn.
Wait, he was murdered?
That was a second clip. That's the link? Yeah, the second link. Right there. So Jonathan
Joss, the voice of John Redcorn in The King of the Hill, has sadly passed away at the age of 59 after being shot in a homophobic attack. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's awful. This is his husband's statement I'm going to read. It says, my husband Jonathan Joss and I were involved in a shooting while checking the mail at the site of our former home. That home was burned down after over 2 years of threats from people in the area who repeatedly told us that they would set it on fire. We reported these threats to law enforcement multiple times and nothing was done. Throughout that time, we were harassed regularly by individuals who made it clear that they did not accept our relationship. Much of the harassment was openly homophobic. When we returned to the site to check our mail, we discovered the skull of one of our dogs in its harness placed in clear view. This caused both of us severe emotional distress. We began yelling and crying in response to the pain of what we saw. While we were doing this, a man approached us. He started yelling violent homophobic slurs at us. He then raised a gun from his lap and fired. Jonathan and I had no weapons. We were not threatening anyone. We were grieving. We were standing side by side when the man fired. Jonathan pushed me out of the way. He saved my life. Wow. Jonathan is my husband. He gave me more love in our time together than most people ever get. We were newlyweds. We picked Valentine's Day. We were in the process of looking for a trailer and planning our future. He was murdered by someone who could not stand the sight of two men loving each other.
That's crazy.
That is awful. That is terrible. Oh my God, that's terrible. Just for nothing. I wonder where this was at.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know where they lived. Maybe look him up. It'll say where he lived. Yeah, but I saw it before. Like, so the sister, is it Connie? Is Connie the sister? I don't know. Oh, Antonio, San
Antonio. Damn, dude, that's crazy. And I feel like it sucks because the first thing that probably is going to come to people's head, and now it came to mind, low key, was like, oh, why don't you just get a new house somewhere? Yeah. But like, I'm sure the checks from when that show ended then in like 2000 or whatever it ended, obviously aren't coming in like twofold, tenfold now. That sucks because it said the newlyweds just really trying to go and start a life somewhere, and then like not only did they fucking burn the house down, kill the dog, now you decided to run up on him and fucking shoot him. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, insane, dude. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, like there's been like I think now he's the fourth one, so there was 3 other voice actors who died. I think it was the sister of Bobby. The voice actor's dead.
The sister of Bobby.
Yeah,
Bobby's. Oh, not the cousin Luann.
Oh yeah, the cousin. Yeah, the cousin's dead. It was like some other minor character, and I think I don't know if it was. I just saw it too. I should have fucking linked it when I saw it. I don't think it was any of the main characters. It was like it might have been the other redneck dude though, not Boomhauer, but the other dude. Yeah, Dale.
Oh, Dale died.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, wow.
So that's kind of crazy. Yeah, Luann, and then Luann's husband.
Oh,
it's like a really redneck.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So that's interesting to see who they replaced with that. I guess he has a kind of like a generic specific voice.
He's like one of those. Dale's one of those.
Now, I love Boomhauer.
And you could do Boomhauer, though.
He's so funny.
Boomhauer is funny as fuck.
That shit.
All right, well, there's that.
Yeah, depressing note. And, that goes to show why we need a Pride Month. There you go.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, dude. Fly that flag high.
Isn't that crazy?
We support all walks of life here.
Josh, why did you make our you didn't make our Diversity Catalog logo rainbows?
It's all the colors.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we're year round.
Exactly. We're year round. We're hey, listen, we're with y'all year round, man. You don't gotta worry about us.
All
right, yeah. So now, as we ended last week, we will end it with this again. We have another Am I the Asshole? You guys seem to like this one. So, whoa.
I saw this one last week, but I chose the other one.
Wow.
No, this one's interesting. It's not bad. Do you want me to read it? You want to read it?
I can read it. Oh.
It's not that long. It's a shorter read. You can skip most of it. I'd zoom out a little bit.
I'll paraphrase. So, this one starts like this. Am I the... Is this on screen? Good. Am I the asshole for kicking an autistic child out of my restaurant for misbehaving? That's a loaded question. My name is Gina, 55, female from upstate New York, and I run a family-owned pizzeria. My husband and I have been in the service industry for decades, and over the past few years, we've noticed a huge increase in rude customers, rude children, and a crazy level of entitlement. Fair. One of the rules we have in our restaurant is that nobody is allowed to talk on speakerphone, play music out loud, or have anything playing on speaker from a personal device. This is such a simple request and something that has always been the standard. This is not even an issue or something that we needed to be said before the pandemic, but now it seems parents feel attacked if their children cannot watch Bluey on volume. We have signs up asking people not to do this, and we actually do enforce this rule politely but firmly. A few weeks ago, a woman was sitting with her 9-year-old son who was watching cartoons on his tablet at full volume while also scrolling TikTok on a phone. I nicely explained to the woman that we do not allow this as it is disruptive to other customers and asked her to please turn off the volume. The woman rudely replied that her son has both ADHD and autism, so he needs to do this in order to sit down without making a fuss. I asked if she could please use the headphones, and she snapped that her son does not like to use them. I told her that this is not acceptable and to please either use headphones or set his device to silent. About 10 minutes later, I was in the kitchen and I heard loud bang noises coming from the dining room. I came out to find the child furiously banging his fist on the table while the mom just sat there ignoring it. It was almost as if he was waiting for her to say something, but she did nothing. I asked her please to stop him, and she replied that he is on the spectrum and that this is just his normal behavior if he doesn't have a device to calm him down. The boy then stood up and started running around my restaurant, punching and kicking the other tables and chairs, knocking things over. Another customer yelled at the mom to control your kid or I will, in all caps. She launched into what sounded like a pre-rehearsed monologue about how autistic children deserve to occupy the same space as everyone else. I agree with this, but everyone still needs to behave appropriately. I told the woman that if she could not get her son's behavior under control, that she needs to leave. She was furious and started yelling about how it is illegal to discriminate against people who are on the spectrum and that she would report me. My husband came out, put her food in the to-go box, and just said to her, "Get out right now." She looked genuinely shocked and said that kids should not be expected to just sit quietly and that the world needs to be a more accepting place for those who are different. She finishes with, "I love kids. My husband and I raised 5 of them, even one with special needs, but autism or not, nothing gives you the right to behave this way in any setting. If your child's issues are so severe that simply sitting in a restaurant without a device makes them freak out and throw a tantrum, maybe reconsider taking them there in the first place. I'm tired of rude kids and lazy parents who embolden them to behave this way, refusing to discipline them or set any kind of rules or boundaries. This is not about ADHD, autism, or any other condition. This is about entitlement, bad parenting, and bad behavior as a result. Am I the asshole?" Now this is tough because from what I'm seeing here is they gave them, and I'm not going to put anything on the child. If the child just simply can't control himself, I can't really fault that. You know, people have conditions and things, and they need to be like put in situations where this stuff won't happen, or like to get too overstimulated, which I assume was what was happening here. She did give the mother multiple opportunities, and if the mother's sitting there and is like ignoring it and just giving like an excuse, be like, "Oh, he has autism, he just does this," like, I don't think she's the asshole for that. It's just say something to your kid. And if you say something to your kid and he's not listening, then it's a different story. But at least do the effort. You know what I mean? Like, at least make the effort. Because I feel like you could throw your hands up and be like, you know what? I tried. If you saw the mother give an effort to be like, "Hey, can you not do that?" She was already apparently, like, it sounded like she was snapping at her at the beginning because she was like, "Hey, can you turn that down?" So, I don't know. What do you think? How do you feel?
No, I mean, so I think it's a little bit different than a crying kid.
Yeah.
Right? For instance, like, okay, obviously you can't kick a crying kid out of the restaurant.
No. Like,
I mean,
no.
you can, but you'd be the asshole for doing it.
Yeah, 100%.
Right. Now, obviously, you're not going to go into like a fine establishment with a crying child.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of restaurant this is.
Like now, not getting off track, but getting off track. Like, I'd never bring like a baby to a wedding.
Family-owned pizzeria, so it's probably like a small like mom and pop type deal.
Right. But I'd never bring like a baby to a wedding.
No.
Right.
Just in case.
I'd put on the note like, don't bring your baby.
Yeah, no, just in case you do, because
Don't
you
bring
want
children. Don't bring a baby.
You want to ruin the moment.
So I don't think I really blame the kid that much.
I wouldn't blame the kid either.
I don't think the pizza person's in any trouble. I don't think they're the asshole at all. I think she was friendly about it. She
She handled it
please do
well.
something. I think she gave him multiple
Chances.
warnings.
I think with the like the mom, like if you go in and you're seeing stuff put up on the wall saying like you can't do this, then you probably just go, oh, maybe we'll go somewhere else, or maybe we'll just order and then take it home or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like
The pizza place. You don't have to sit in on a pizza place.
So like maybe at some point like she's just being stubborn, like maybe she doesn't want to get a house or whatever, but like it's like if you're seeing all these things literally telling you, hey, like this is how we run it here, and then somebody comes up to you and says, hey, this is how we run it here, and you're not like doing anything to accommodate that, then like yeah, she's being the asshole.
Right.
I do think, and I would have to assume with this being like a rule about like not having like any sound on your things, it has to be like a smaller place.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
like to where like it would literally be disruptive.
I'm comparing it to
But like, I'm thinking any restaurant in my head, right? Like if someone's playing something at full blast on their phone, and I'm having a conversation, that's not like really gonna be loud enough to the point where I'm like disrupted by it. You know what I mean? Like if I'm hearing a kid watch Bluey in the background where I'm trying to eat, like I'm not like
right, but
unless it's like an older crowd, and if it's an older like old fashioned crowd, that's a different story.
yeah,
She said she's 55, so I assume that's
right.
the type of like the age around who go in there.
So I guess it's probably not like a restaurant type thing. I'm trying to think. It's kind of like pizza place.
I'm thinking it. Like take Antonio's.
Yeah.
Take it like that type of vibe, just not as like dressed up.
That's what I was thinking. Why was
just like a couple booths
it's
and
not like Uncle Tony's.
You don't think you'd be like
No, because it's like Uncle Tony's. Uncle Tony's is kind of loud.
Like Big Cheese, just a smaller Big Cheese.
Yeah, Big Cheese-esque. Yeah,
Big Cheese-esque.
Like I wouldn't want someone listening and watching like a YouTube video in the fucking middle of Big Cheese,
because it is like mostly quiet in there.
Right.
I mean, you know what? To be fair though, like you get to a point like at a restaurant or sometime, if there's like a fucking table like like fucking hooting and hollering in the fucking corner,
it's different.
It's
though.
like
That's
yeah,
different.
but that irks me. You know what I mean? It's like damn, like why the fuck are we yelling?
Right. Where was I yesterday? When I went with Tom and Mom, we went to
Chinese place, right?
Random Chinese place, the Islander. I don't know, because China Dynasty's closed now, but they're opening. Imperial Dynasty is now opening this place.
The upgrade,
right? And we're sitting there, and it's mostly like a just say sound rating. It's like a 3 or 4 restaurant.
Yeah,
out of 10. These people in back of us are yelling.
Like angry?
Like no, yelling in like a
loud
talkative
conversation
way.
Yeah,
like they're yelling like at the waitress at their table, like in a talkative manner.
Oh, what do you have in here? Yeah, like oh,
like
brother,
deafening. Like me, I don't know if they were right behind us or they were like 2 booths behind us. But like I'm talking to Tom, I'm looking him in the eyes, and I can't even hear what he's saying.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like we had to stop the
that
conversation to stop this, and I was like, "That's crazy how loud they're being." So I can, and they probably were like an 8. Let's say Bluey's a 6. It's still louder than the average decibel of the place. So I understand it. And I was gonna say, I talked to Tom about this. And I think I might have said it at dinner too. Complete tangent. The China Dynasty thing. It's a shame because it's not sexy to own a home. It's not sexy to run a family business.
It's not. No.
Like, no one dreams of running the family restaurant, right? No one dreams of. I guess some people might dream of doing the mechanic shop or something like that. But it's different. It's like, I don't know. It's not sexy. The profit margin's not law. You're not gonna be a rich person. Like no one wants to do it. And it's a shame.
And I felt the only time those family owned like restaurants do like really well is when they start doing bad, and then like a story comes out about them, and then people come, and then they're like, oh wow, it's a great place, and then
Right.
But usually that's like the steps you need to get through, unless you're like a staple in the town, or it's like a small
like
town
Marquette's or something like
yeah,
that.
but yeah,
I don't think she's the asshole. I think the parent
I mean,
is a slight asshole and a slight loser.
it seems like she's doing a lot there, because it says she was in the kitchen. She's also talking to guests. Like,
probably
she's probably
the hostess. She's probably like the cashier.
like all doing everything. So like when she said she came out to find the child furiously banging his fist on the table while the mom just sat there ignoring it. It's like at some point you got to protect your business. We don't know how much money they're making. Maybe they're like, listen, like we need these customers.
And it definitely another customer got mad about it.
Exactly.
Too.
Yeah.
So it's like at that point you have to say, and that sucks because if you think about it, like, oh, you can't get someone to watch your kid, like you can't go out to eat anywhere. Like I'm just thinking if you had a baby, for example, if you had a baby, you can't go out to eat, right? You're basically stuck in the house until you have someone to watch your kid.
Yeah.
So is it nice if you can, like, find a place that doesn't care about that, and it's kind of like you don't care about it either? Yeah, but it's just not the way it is.
I mean, but like, I get it. If you're like in a small town, this is New York. Like,
Right.
I'm sure you're going to be
It's
able
upstate. I think it said upstate New York.
It did say. If they're up in like Ithaca,
But God only knows
I
what the
get
fuck
it.
that means.
Oh, yeah, upstate.
Upstate New York's everything upside of New York City. I don't know.
You could probably find some. You go to McDonald's. You buy McDonald's there.
Right. Let me see.
This person said, I have an autistic son.
Right.
When he was younger, 4 to 5, he was, all caps, awful in restaurants. So guess what we did? We didn't go out to eat. Some autism people will say I deprived him of experiences, but I see it as I avoided triggers. And that's what I was saying before. Like, he probably just got fucking super overstimulated.
Which, like, it sucks as a parent when you can't go out to eat with your family.
I know, yeah.
Right?
Of course.
But, I mean, that is what it is.
I mean, this guy here, he says, my kids weren't even autistic. I still couldn't take them to restaurants until they were at least 10 years old. Sometimes it's just like, know your audience.
No, literally.
In that sense.
That's what's like, I wish, how can I say this? Like, when I have kids, like, I don't know. Do you think experiences are wasted on children, like restaurant things, like food things?
What do you mean?
Like, do they care if we go someplace nice?
Do the kids care? No.
Yeah.
If you can get your chicken fingers, little baby
Right.
pizza slices, like, you're fine.
So you have to know your audience. I don't know. I guess the pizza places probably are at their
Well,
house.
pizza's good for like.
But it's like,
it depends. Yeah.
I don't think they're missing any experience by not going to a restaurant until they're older.
No, like if I'm
Like
taking
what socialization goes on in the restaurant that's going out.
that's if I'm taking my kid to a restaurant, I'm bringing him to a place or her to a place with like a kid's menu,
right?
And like kid stuff. Like I'm not gonna go to a pizza place because I want to go have pizza. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I wonder if they've ever been there before, or if this is just like the first time they showed. Well, like let's
That's
fucking
interesting.
pizza.
Do you think when our parents took us out, they took us out based on what they wanted? Do you think they bowed down to what we wanted?
I think they pick a place in general that have kid options, but stuff that they also like, and then once you go there and it's like, oh, didn't you like those chicken fingers from XYZ? Let's go to XYZ again. Yeah. Like, I'll tell you what, I'm pretty sure my parents probably didn't like Friendlies, but we went to Friendlies so much when I was a kid.
Really?
And yeah. I'm pretty sure Friendlies is like mostly kids food. Almost all
like that.
So yeah, that's definitely like there's places you bring your kid just because your kid would enjoy going there, and then you get like the Applebee's or whatever where they have a kids menu and the crayons you can draw or whatever. But
I would see Sugar Factory. Might see someone our age go to Sugar Factory.
Oh, our age.
Well, it's like Sugar Factory's a kid's place.
A lot of the Galdem go.
When I see Galdem go to there.
What if it's your first time? First time ever, you just want to see it?
No.
I mean, going to an all dessert place is crazy. Is it all dessert?
I don't think so, but it's Sugar Factory.
Let's see.
If you're driving out there, isn't it in the fucking casino? Bro, that's
Krispy Kreme. Foxwoods, yeah, it is.
Foxwoods, yeah. You're driving, just say 50 minutes to go to fucking Sugar Factory, brother. Get your life in check. They got food.
If
you were outside of college going to Sugar Factory, Get your life together.
Yeah, but what if it's your first time ever?
Fuck it. I've never been there. I'm not going there.
I want to go. Not
You
really.
do?
No, not really.
Like, what the fuck?
But they got food,
what
though.
What the fuck is that?
$36. Oh, $23
burger.
for a
Super cheesy smashed burger.
26. Dude, I don't. This is expensive. $19 for a turkey burger. Quesadillas, $16. Dude, what the fuck is Sugar Factory? But all in all, Itchy the asshole. No,
Oh, you said itchy the asshole.
itching the asshole. She's not the asshole.
No, she's not the asshole by any means of the imagination.
I wonder if we're ever gonna get one where
They are the asshole.
they are the asshole.
I can give us one.
Well, don't. You gotta just read the title and just send it, and we can react live.
Oh, I usually skim it
Well,
sometimes,
you could skim it, but
but usually the title says enough.
yeah, it's true. Now could we make her the asshole in this situation? I think the only argument you have is like that's kind of a strict rule.
The only argument you could say she is the asshole is if she didn't give multiple warnings.
Yeah, if she just, yeah. Or maybe it's like one of those things like if nobody's complaining, like
Yeah,
maybe
I
leave it.
guess so. It's the same thing. It's like if a restaurant says no hat policy and a person comes in, they have a hat, but they're like, I'm balding, please. You know.
yeah.
But I think
okay. Well, what happens if in the situation she like it wasn't like super loud or whatever, but she's like just hearing it and she's like, oh no, hell no, we're not having this.
right.
Like it's like a trigger for
So
her.
she
She's like, fuck that.
overreacted to it. If she was like, if she literally said like, I don't care, your son has autism or something like that.
Yeah.
Like she didn't see him. She didn't say she'd have made any snide remarks. If she made snide remarks, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Making the remarks, that's an issue.
And that's something you'd leave out. You wouldn't say that shit.
Right. Like she said the customer said something.
Yeah.
Like if she said that, be like, okay.
Control your kid or I will. Yeah, but not the asshole.
I don't think so.
Pretty straightforward situation.
She was within her rights.
She was well within her rights, I believe.
I just remembered I have to take your ass home.
Yep. Lock it up. Well, speaking of going home,
Oh no, we're going home.
this is it. Another episode of Diversity Catalog. We're missing a person. Will he ever be back?
What's sure about the skeleton now?
We don't know. Oh yeah, we got to do that.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Skeleton hat and get a AC Milan hat. Pop it on him. But yeah, it's another episode of Diversity Catalog, episode 90. 10 more episodes.
10 more episodes in the break.
Then the break and cool stuff coming for season 3. Yeah, if you like this episode, make sure to please like, subscribe, tell your friends, watch the whole video. Let's get the retention up. Let's get us some money here, and we'll do giveaways and stuff for you guys, we promise. 500 subs, we got some challenges. We got a sub goal. 20,000 calories between the three of us. Within 24 hours, yep.
Jesus Christ.
I know. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, please rate the podcast 5 stars, share it around, leave a comment, get our retention up there as well, and it's pretty much it.
Our last couple of videos, we gained a bunch of steam on the videos.
Yeah, I know.
Like they all pushed over like 250 or something like that.
We're doing the right thing, or it's the feet guys. Who knows?
Yeah, it's a feat, guys.
One or the other. But hey, you know what?
They're gonna hate this episode.
All views are good views. Hey, whoa!
I thought about stretching them out over there, bringing the lazy boy in and putting him up.
The feet guys. You get us to 400 subscribers by next week.
Yeah.
We're crazy.
I'll sell my soul at that point.
You literally sell us souls.
That's awful.
But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week. And as Ann says, spread hate.